To me, it means someone is a mood maker. Someone who is, wanting to make sure that you know that they have perceptual capabilities that are beyond yours. Empathy is a word. Empath is an invented word. It doesn't really mean anything. Empathy means the capacity to experience from within another. And whatever that capacity is, it has to be on the basis of establishment in being. What is it that allows one to experience from within another in any kind of accurate fashion? So we have to go back to our famous analogy of the ocean and the waves that are curves of water, of ocean water, that are sitting on the ocean. Here's a wave, here's another wave. And so the degree to which we can have empathy is not from the crest of one wave to the crest of another wave, looking across space and saying, I feel what that person's feeling. It is on the basis of how deeply down our own wave structure can we experience the baseline. So the baseline, my baseline, and the other person's baseline are the same one ocean. One ocean of consciousness, different curvatures, different forms appearing on the surface of that ocean. And so then, if I am established in being, then genuinely, then to the extent that I can experience that oceanic, I have my large, invincible, unbounded potential. And from there, I can experience inside of one of my other waves. Ocean can experience in all of its waves. So the same one ocean is everywhere. Now, if I'm an empath and, I'm feeling all sensitive and upset and everything because somebody over there is feeling sensitive and upset, and I want to be sure to tell you about it, that I feel sensitive and upset because I'm an empath. And, then this is my attempt to get across to you that unlike you or unlike others, I have to really watch out for my environment because here I am on the surface of a wave and you're on the surface of a wave, but I have special talents and capabilities that the average person doesn't have of being able to experience across space what somebody else is experiencing. To me, this is mostly a bit of self-aggrandizement. And so to whatever extent somebody actually has the talent of empathy, to that extent they also have the talent of being invincible, because that oceanic consciousness cannot be overwhelmed by anything that it's experiencing. It can experience everything, and it doesn't need to talk about it. Talking about it, oh, make sure, by the way, come over here, I'm an empath. Oh, you over there, yeah, I can feel something, I'm an empath. Like that, this is just, somebody who is experimenting with making themselves feel better about having, not so far having lived the highest consciousness in life. And we'd like to assist them. And the way that we assist them, our empathy for them, is really to introduce them to our practice of Vedic meditation, which develops self-sufficiency. It stabilizes one in that field of being so that whatever you experience with that strength of inner being, invincibility, invulnerability, and to very objectively be able to assess the state of consciousness of another without having to talk about it to everybody. But then knowledge is for action. If I can accurately assess the state of conscious receptivity of another, if I can accurately assess the capability of another, then quietly and very compassionately I can act accordingly. This is the value of empathy. And so, these titles somebody gives themselves, and then everybody, it's a kind of a craze. Everybody wants to be something, special that makes them, different to everyone else. Anything that increases suffering in life, like I'm an empath, so I suffer more than other people because I'm experiencing what other people are experiencing. I'm an empath. This is not enlightenment. This is weakness. We need to come out of this weakness and really establish ourselves in that invincible status of true capability to experience from within others. We call this unity consciousness. Unity consciousness has no weaknesses involved in it.